Well, good morning. This is February the 10th. Yesterday delivered a load of lime. I thought lime was a little light. It was more, it's a white color than that, but for some reason this stuff isn't very. But I want to cover it up. It's gonna be better than no tarp, but yeah, I gotta put some tires on it yet. The reason I'm covering it up is it's supposed to rain today, I guess, and I know I'm gonna get it spread. I added some extra plastic and tires, of course. Here's a plow I picked up from actually the minister at our church. Yeah, I need to get a new one of those, and these things are getting cracked. I don't know if we can get a hold of new ones for those or not. It's a 10-8 plow, Dearborn, and the pup's still for sale. It's getting a lot bigger now. It's old enough they have to have it licensed. And it looks like I don't need to give him any feed, either water. He likes to kind of bury his feet sometimes. I'm not sure why. He stands maybe 5 feet tall and he does that, or close. Guess we go to the donkey next. Last night there was another little baby goat. Came from that night there. And this one here is soon gonna have babies, it looks like. Let's get over here a little bit more, so. That right there's the little baby. I think today, 2 weeks ago, I lost a mom goat and both are babies. So I lost that. I guess that's it for chores. I might as well turn those lights off though, but this Billy, he's got the runs. Kind of, somewhat runs. It's not so bad anymore maybe, but see how he's so shrunk in back there. He's just been, so he eats, or he had been eating and stuff, but we're not sure what's the matter with him. So someone that has goats or knows something about it, I mean, he's been dewormed, 2 different types of dewormer. And so yeah, I don't know what his issue is. Or if he's just sick because he's not able to be out in pasture. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not quite sure. He's always been scruffy since I've had him. I've always battled with it. But now it seems really bad. So if anyone knows anything about that, maybe they can help me out. And it's nice and warm today too. It's about 58 degrees according to that. I have a shop press now. It's a 20 ton. I need to assemble that. Yeah, I went to the John Deere and got my bushings and my worm gear. So I won't be getting these on today because I need to do some cleaning up and painting and some of that stuff. And maybe I'll get that on, but I need to get this thing put together too sometime. So we'll see once how much I get done today. Well, I have the shop press all set up here. It's a 20 ton, which it has a 40,000 pound weight capacity. So 20 ton capacity with a 20 ton. So yeah, it's all the same there. Of course, it's just a cheap, not how cheap it is, but it's probably not a good high quality press, that's for sure. But it'll probably work for me for what I need it for. I'll show some plates right size, but we can always get some made sometime. And it hasn't started raining yet. I got looking at the weather and it was only 52% at the highest certain hours. So I don't know if it's even going to rain. I'll come because if it doesn't rain, yeah, I should look at the weather here in the forecast here and see next week what it's going to be like for spreading lime. Hopefully there's some dry days that I can get going. My brother also has lots of little lambs. There's 2 there and 4 or 5 over there. 4 over there. Plus he lost one. But anyway, I need to get back to doing this. Before I went in for dinner, I painted a coat on that and it's dried. So I should probably coat it again, but I don't have that much paint. I have to get them all painted and then hopefully next week, being this is Saturday, next week get on with that and get that started to assemble. I did that. Just watered the washer onto there to fix them up. I'm not a very good welder, that's for sure. So, someone that's good at welding, just don't criticize me. I guess you can, but I'm not good at welding, and I had a very bad welding helmet, so that's the reason it looks the way it does. I started doing with this. I'll probably weld that up, but I don't know if I'll do it today or not. I'm going to wait for some other day. But I'll probably at least get that piece cleaned up. The rest, I could actually probably go ahead and press them in here, but I might clean these up a little bit. And this cover needs cleaned up in the inside here. So I have to get clean some of these parts. I failed to turn once I clean that piece, but I bought a brand new another Dremel tool today, so I can get into some of those tighter places. I don't like to bother using it, but I would have hard to get through those spots, so we'll get to that, I guess, with this thing. See if this has more punch than my cheap little one does. It definitely has more punch than the other one, but my wire wheel isn't very good. It's falling to bits, but not totally. I mean, I guess I'm kind of surprised, but what I paid for it, really not exactly. So, yeah. This came with it, so I'm not. It's probably a pretty good piece of junk as far as that goes. But it's definitely got more power than the other one. Back here at some with the wire wheel, and it ain't perfect. I'll clean up a little with some lacquer thinner and prime it up. Doesn't have to be perfect. It'd be nice if it was, but it's not a big deal. I wouldn't actually have to even paint it, but I might as well. I'll come apart. And that'll do it for that piece. That's how crusty that thing is back behind here. So I'll clean that up and paint that too. While I wait for my batteries to charge up and finish cleaning that thing up, I guess I'm going to go work on putting the worm gear back on the combine. Nice brand new worm gear with there's 2 notches there. That's how it's supposed to look. There's a little bit of difference between this one and the new one. This one here is pretty much flush, where this one's got a nice little bevel sticking out, and these are sharper points, where these are just cut off blunt. Yeah, it's even blunt for the top. Same thing, a gradual taper. So let's see if everything fits in there. Right there, I got the top end done. Just the bottom one yet. And that'll do it for that. Except I need to put my gauge thing back on there. Other than that, that's good for that. Well, that's close enough. Now it's pretty much at 0. Now, if I level when I'll just level the concave and make sure things level and everything's all hooked up then. And maybe try tightening it up here in the back. This here is the back end of the concave. The front's down in here. But if I can adjust that, so you pull it in. I need to look in the book to see how to do that. I need to get that pin in the front here yet. Whether I put a bolt or I don't know, try to do something with that. Get that fixed up and put it all back together, and then I gotta work at these bushings yet. Once they're all done, then get it ready to go again. Guess I'm gonna start trying to clean some of these up using this and just really sandpaper wheel. And of course I thought of it later. I should have put bushings down here to tighten that thing up. So I guess I'll take it apart again, put some bushings in. Hopefully that'll reduce some of the wear too. But maybe I'll put one on top, but definitely at least one on the bottom. Or not one, several on the bottom to take the play out of that. I'll put one on the top and one on the bottom. It definitely stiffened up a little bit. So, anyway. And hopefully reduce some wear. We'll see once, but I mean, it shouldn't wear a whole lot, but if there's not much play, I might also put some in there to help keep things more accurate when I do a gauge up in the cab there like that. When I move it I move it one turn for, I think one turn or whatever is 1.5 turns, whatever it is for each one of these or something like that, I think. I still need to put all the roll pins back in again, but I'll take care of that off camera. Now it's all back together. One up there, one down there. Definitely take a bit of the play out of it, so that should make it very accurate. My main reason was because of wearing, but definitely will take a lot of that play right out of that thing too, which is a good thing. And the battery's still charging away, so I do have another battery because I could go swipe that one. Unless I would go do that, might as well. That'll be clean enough, I guess. It's not perfectly clean, but I fought it for a little while there. It's definitely better than it was. Hopefully rats don't get in there and make a mess of things again. Well, the last two pieces for now. This I cleaned most of it up on, but this in here I left some of the paint on it because it's pretty decent. So I got this cleaned up and primed them a while. It just started raining, but I got 2 angle irons welded on there. The reason my welds weren't so good the other time, I had a little too much heat. Backed it down another bar with this thinner stuff here. Worked pretty decently. So I want to drill out those 2 holes yet and paint it up, prime it up a while and go with that. Well, I mean, of course, paint it then too. That rain shower doesn't last just a few seconds. Didn't last very long. they're all ready to I think it's all ready to go ahead and paint it up. Should might touch that something more, but I guess I won't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I actually reached it. It might actually last like a minute, but anyway. There it is. I guess it's gonna be pretty much it for this video. I'm gonna work with my goats and trimming up some hooves and stuff. But I'm happy I bought this in here. Some way, I mean, you can't get in everything. If I have the right tools, I mean, I can actually get in every corner. But my wire brush kind of flew to bits on me, but or not just kind of it did. But yeah.